Dear Mr. Minister Ceyhun Bayramov, dear Mr. Ambassador of France to Azerbaijan, Zakari Gross, dear Mr. Ambassador of Azerbaijan to France, Rehman Mustafayev, dear Mr. Rector Mustafa Babanlı, dear Vice Chairperson, International Relations, Madame Irina Jacoberge, dear students, dear professors. We are very pleased to celebrate the first online graduation ceremony of the French-Azerbaijani University, and I would like to congratulate the whole of us family on this occasion, and I have the pleasure to give the floor to the Minister of Education of the Republic of Azerbaijan, Mr. Ceyhun Bayramov, for his first speech. Please, Mr. Ceyhun Bayramov.
Dear Ambassadors Gross and Mustafayev, dear Rector Babanlı, dear Professor Jacoberge, dear first graduates of UFAZ, ladies and gentlemen. It is an honor and great pleasure for me to welcome all of you at the first graduation ceremony of UFAZ, which is taking place in the virtual space due to COVID-19 pandemic that the whole world is facing right now. I can assure you that this was not the type of a graduation ceremony that we have been considering with our colleagues from the University of Strasbourg earlier this year. 6 years ago, the presidents of Azerbaijan and France came up with a new initiative to level up the cooperation between the two countries in the field of higher education. It took us 2 years to analyze, discuss, and review various options of cooperation. 4 years ago, the President of the Republic of Azerbaijan, His Excellency Mr. Ilham Aliyev, signed a decree on the establishment of joint Azerbaijani-French University, and we inaugurated UFAZ. Today, we are greeting the first graduates of UFAZ and getting ready to welcoming the first cohort of the master program students of UFAZ in a 2 months' time. Those 6 years might seem long enough to get the first harvest of our joint efforts with our French colleagues, but the impact of this cooperation will be long-term. Long-term in nurturing better people-to-people context between Azerbaijan and France. Long-term in developing Azerbaijani human capital. Today, I can proudly say that UFAZ has become a success story in bilateral relations of Azerbaijan and France. On numerous occasions, President Aliyev has mentioned UFAZ as one of the successful projects with France. Teaching of the French language to UFAZ students and visits to France by some of the students for summer school or other engagements has enabled better learning of the French culture and building better ties between our nations. Throughout these 4 years, we observed numerous achievements of the UFAZ students in their academic records, local and international scientific competitions, projects, internships. The numbers speak for themselves. Out of 123 graduates, 47 have been admitted to the newly established UFAZ master programs, 10 awarded with total scholarships to continue their studies in France, and 17 already have been recruited before even receiving their diplomas. UFAZ also proved to be ready for the challenges of COVID-19 pandemic, being one of the first to shift to fully online teaching in Azerbaijan. UFAZ, with all its success, also played a role model for the development and approval of the state program on increasing international competitiveness of higher education institutions in the Republic of Azerbaijan for 2019 to 2023. The underlying objective of the program is to improve the content and quality of higher education through international dual diploma programs and to finance doctoral education abroad that will strengthen the academic potential of universities in our country. In the upcoming academic year, we shall be launching some of the new double degree programs with various foreign higher educational institutions. Dear graduates, please accept my most sincere congratulations on the occasion of your graduation. The philosopher Jean-Jacques Rousseau once wrote, "Plants are shaped by cultivation and men by education." We are born weak, we need strength. We are born totally unprovided. We need aid. Everything we do not have at our birth and which we need when we are grown is given us by education. You were provided with one of the best teaching environments at Azerbaijani higher education system. Highly qualified professors from both France and Azerbaijan were involved to teach you over those 4 years. You had the most advanced scientific laboratory in the country. Some of you were able to undertake internships abroad. You had a chance to listen to various foreign academics and dignitaries visiting UFAZ. There is a strong interest from the private sector for UFAZ and its students. I hope that you have used all these opportunities wisely to acquire the required knowledge and skills for your future personal development and career building. As the Minister of Education, I wish that those of you who will choose an academic career will one day return to UFAZ as the teaching faculty and pass your knowledge on to the next generations. Using this opportunity, I would like to express my deepest gratitude to the rectors and teams of the University of Strasbourg and Azerbaijan State Oil and Industry University, our ambassadors, my colleagues at the Ministry of Education, teaching faculty and experts, UFAZ management team, and anyone else who had a contribution to the development of UFAZ since 2014. I am also very glad to see Ms. Charlotte Payen joining us today, who has been with us from the beginning and unfortunately had to leave her duties at UFAZ due to some health issues. I wish her soonest recovery. It is very symbolic that the first graduation and commencement of the master program of UFAZ takes place in 2020. This year, we are celebrating the centenary of Azerbaijan State Oil and Industry University. During these 100 years, this university has provided not only Azerbaijan, but also many countries in the former Soviet Union, Asia, Middle East and Africa with highly qualified professionals in oil and gas and other technical fields. I use this forum to congratulate the rector of Azerbaijan State Oil and Industry University, its staff and students on this occasion too. Finally, I would like to wish good luck to all UFAZ graduates in their future studies and career. I wish good luck to current and prospective students of UFAZ, as well as its management and teaching faculty. Most of all, I wish all of you good health in these not so safe days of pandemic. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much, Mr. Minister. Thank you very much, Mr. Minister. And since the first establishment of UFAZ, the university is a cultural bridge between Azerbaijan and France, and the role of the Embassy of France in Azerbaijan is huge. It is with great pleasure that I would like to give the floor to Ambassador of the Republic of France to the Republic of Azerbaijan, Mr. Zakari Gross. Please.
Thank you, Vaze. Dear Minister, dear Rector, dear Vice Presidents, dear UFAZ staff and students, and dear UFAZ friends, it's a pleasure to be here online today. I wish to congratulate you very sincerely for your graduation. Like the Minister, I'm sorry that we're not able to meet physically due to circumstances. I'm very happy at the high success rate amongst the graduates. I feel this shows the efforts you put into your studies, and you should be proud of these efforts. I'm impressed, like the Minister, that so many of you will be studying next year in the most prestigious master's courses abroad, and also in the new master's course of UFAZ, which will also soon achieve the prestige, I'm sure, of the highest international master's courses. I also wish to congratulate those of you that received a grant for such studies at master's courses in France from Total and the French Embassy. And I'm impressed by the number of graduates among you that have already received offers for employment in business companies, Azerbaijani, French, or international. And as the Minister said very correctly, I think this shows the interest, the real interest of the business community in Azerbaijan for UFAZ. And that itself is a measure of success. So I wish you every success in your personal and academic and your future professional endeavors. I would like to say also that thanks to you and thanks to the efforts of all the staff, UFAZ has become what it was designed to be, a tool for the transformation of higher education in Azerbaijan at the very highest international levels. You've achieved that. You've achieved it in partnership with the University of Strasbourg, to whom I'm also very grateful for their commitment to this project. So, once again, thank you to all participants in the success. And I would like to say that I wish that one of you, or several, will perhaps have the idea and energy to create an association, a group of alumni, and that the French Embassy will wish to remain in contact with you, with all the alumni, so that we gradually constitute a growing community of French-Azerbaijani researchers, workers, engineers, academics, and with that, I wish you a lovely summer. And as the Minister said, do take care of yourselves and your families and close friends and relatives in this difficult time. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ambassador, dear guests, dear participants of the ceremony. It is hard to imagine the development of relations between the two countries without the important role of the Embassy of Azerbaijan in France. And I would like to give the floor to Mr.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here today with you. So I hope you hear me. So first of all, my deepest congratulations to the first graduation of UFAZ University, to all the graduates. Frankly speaking, we have been planning to arrange this event with Mustafa Malim, with the rector, in a little bit different format, because you know interest from French officials, members of the Senate and the Assembly was very high to come to Baku to attend this event. I would like also to inform you that the President Francois Hollande, he was also requested to participate in this event, and preliminary indication of his response was very positive. So unfortunately, these events related to COVID had intervened in a very brutal way. So, and undermined our capacities to arrange this event on a really, international basis, with a physical context, of course, with a shaking of hands, embrace. But in any way, this is a very important event of today. And I would like to congratulate not only the students, but also the staff, the professors. And maybe we should also mention today those, the pioneers of this project who had initiated, who had launched this initiative and project. And first of all, I would like to mention the Director General of Research and Innovation Department at the Ministry of Higher Education of French Republic, Mr. Alain Beretz, the previous French ambassador to Azerbaijan, Madame Aurélie Bouchès, my predecessor, Elchina Merbeyev, of course, the Vice President of the University of Strasbourg, Madame Irene Jacoberger, the President of the Foundation for Research and Chemistry of Strasbourg University, Monsieur Bernard Minier. So this was initiative which had been supported and endorsed on the higher level by both presidents, but the role of those professors of intelligentsia, of the elite of our society was very high and very important. So for us, for Azerbaijan, and I'm sure for France also, this is a very important and strong, healthy symbol of our partnership, of our strategic partnership, because the idea was to extend this partnership beyond the commerce and investments to the levels of education, culture, and science. So, and this is a bright example of such kind of cooperation. So for us, this is a symbol. And this symbol had become, for a very short period of time, a leading university in Azerbaijan. I know, so the interest for UFAZ is growing from year to year. So this university is attracting not only the Azerbaijani, candidates, I would say, but also the students from abroad. This is a very good symbol also. For me, as an ambassador, important thing is also, since we're now at the process of Euro integration and adaptation of our standards of education and society and other standards of economy, social life to the European ones, this university can serve as an example of how European, and in particular French standards of higher education and science, how they can contribute to the improvement of our educational professional capacities. This is very important. This is also a very important symbol of the approach of Azerbaijani state, of our government, to the issues related to the cooperation with France. You know that this university was from the very first day supported by the president. The idea, the project was supported by the president, the first vice president of Azerbaijan. So they played and play and will play, I am sure, an important role in supporting, in upgrading the capacity of this university. Some time ago, I have read some articles here in France related to the French education in other countries. Our UFAZ University is a unique example of how Azerbaijani state is supporting this, because in other countries, this is mainly the French Republic, the French government. So the French government is doing this job for other countries. East and West, North and South, African countries, Latin American countries, is a country of the Francophonie. But in our case, this is, bilateral project, which is standing on the basis of financial support of Azerbaijani government. So this is really a very significant indicator of the seriousness of our government, of our leadership, to the issues of strengthening bilateral cooperation with the French Republic. It's very important because we are considering France as a strategic partner, not only in business, not only in politics, but also in education and science. So important thing is today, not only to speak about the results and the successes, and the successes are enormous, because when I was assisting here in Paris to the arrangement of the conference devoted to the centenary of the rights, of the electoral rights of women in the First Republic of Azerbaijan, Madam Charlotte, you had made a brilliant presentation at the National Assembly of the French Republic. And Charlotte, the audience here, they were impressed because they didn't expect from Azerbaijan to have students studying, on the basis of European French standards, and to be also to participate also in the Olympiads here in France, and to take the leading positions here in mathematics, especially. So it was a kind of revolution here in the National Assembly, because we have received a lot of requests and the questions, and even to make this presentation in another format in another university. So this is really the achievement. This is a breakthrough, and I really would like to congratulate my friends, colleagues, because I consider the rector and Mustafa Malim in my ministry also. So we are one team, one family. So all the best for you. More successes and more achievements. And of course, my dream would be to have this university really French speaking, from the entrance till the exit. So when you enter this building, and when you have your lessons and classes, it should be, of course, in French. And we should take the lead in this as a regional university, leading regional French university. And we should think how to upgrade this capacities of French language, French literature, because there is no chemistry, there is no science. It's a French university if we don't think about things like this. So literature and French language, it should be, I guess, on a very, very high level here. So let us not to stop here and to stand here and enjoy our successes. So we should not afford, calm down our expectations. We should think and look forward. And let us make this university really leading European Azerbaijani French university. So all the best for you all, and thank you for this invitation, and thank you for this opportunity. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ambassador. The establishment of UFAZ under the supervision of Azerbaijan State Board and University from the first days was a great contribution to the university. And it is my pleasure to be the director of university, Mr. Mustafa, who has made considerable effort to the development of UFAZ and supported the university with great attention.
Thank you. Dear Mr. Minister Ceyhun Bayramov, dear Mr. Ceyhun Bayramov, dear Mr. Ambassador Zakaria Kross, dear Mr. Ambassador Rahman Mustafayev, dear Mrs. Professor Irini Yakoberger, dear colleagues, dear UFAZ graduates. Azerbaijan State Oil and Industry University is celebrating its 100th anniversary this year, and we are proud of graduation the first 123 specialists at this time. They are bachelors of UFAZ. I want to remind you that 4 years ago we admitted 141 students on 4 specialists at the first bachelor course. Today we graduate 30 specialists from computer science, 33 specialists from chemical engineering, 29 specialists from geophysical engineering, 31 specialists from oil and gas engineering. All graduates showed brilliant knowledge and received very high final grades, namely about 60% of all graduates showed final results above 12 points on a 20-point scale. The highest average score is among graduates of the specialty chemical engineering, where 78.8% of graduates showed results above 12 points on a 20-point scale. All our graduates are talented young people. They are the future of Azerbaijan. I want to highlight your graduates who showed the best final results in their specialties. So, specialty computer science, Bunyatova Irada gets 16.8 score. Specialty chemical engineering, a graduate Jafarli Suleyman gets 16.9 score. Specialty geophysical engineering, a graduate Nazarbayev Tofik gets 15.8 score. Specialty Oil gas engineering graduate Rzayev Javid gets 15.4 score. This year, UFAZ opened its first master's program for 80 students from different universities of Azerbaijan, and most of them are from UFAZ. The same year, 61 graduates of UFAZ entered various master's programs around the world. Among them, 47 graduates entered the corresponding master's programs of UFAZ. Many UFAZ students will start their new professional lives. Today, 70 students have founded their work in different companies. During the last 4 years, it was very important for you not only to obtain double diplomas, but also to learn how to communicate with people, teams, and how to express your opinion. So, UFAZ prepares you for life outside with technical knowledge and professional skills too. Today, I want to congratulate and thank our two colleagues. First of all, the former Minister of Education, Mr. Mikhail Jabbarov, and the former Rector of the University of Strasbourg, Professor Alan Beretz. Today, we would not be able to celebrate our success without these people. I would also like to thank Mr. Minister of Education Ceyhun Bayramov, Mr. Ambassador Zakaria Kross, Mr. Ambassador Rahman Mustafayev, and Mr. Rector of Strasbourg University, Professor Denikin, for their great everyday contribution to the development of UFAZ. I want to thank all the teachers, experts, especially Secretary General of UFAZ Charlotte Payen and Director of UFAZ Vaziy Askerov, and all team of UFAZ for their work. Together we will develop UFAZ. Dear graduates of UFAZ 2020, once again accept my most cordial wishes. We have always believed in your success, and now we expect more from you. We are sure that, like the first pioneers of this university, you will also create the first alumni of UFAZ. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you very much, Mr. Rector. And we are pleased that today's event is attended Vice Chairperson International Relations, Madame Irene Jacoberger, who has always treated our students with special kindness and has always worked with UFAZ and its students during these 4 years. And I would like to give her the floor with great pleasure, at the same time to thank all the teachers and colleagues of Strasbourg University. Please.
So, thank you. Mr. Minister of Education of the Republic of Azerbaijan, Mr. Ambassador of France, Mr. Rector of the University of Petroleum and Industry, distinguished representatives of the Azerbaijani Ministry of Education, dear UFAZ Director, dear colleagues, chère Charlotte, dear UFAZ students. It is my great pleasure to attend your commencement ceremony this morning, even if due to the special context, I can only participate in video conference. On behalf of our President, Michel Deneken, who could not be here with us, I would like to congratulate you and express, as Vice President for International Affairs of the University of Strasbourg, as well as a professor myself, my satisfaction and pride for your success. You are the first graduating class of the UFAZ. This ceremony marks a major moment in your life. It celebrates all your hard work, your efforts, your achievements, and projects you into the future. This ceremony is also an opportunity for us to recall that you epitomize the success of an ambitious project set up thanks to the commitment of the two presidents of the Azerbaijani and French republics. It was an ambitious gamble that is now coming true thanks to a very important investment by both parties. In France, on the one hand, the University of Strasbourg provided scientific, educational and administrative support to create UNISTRA diplomas in Baku. The French embassy has mobilized both the French state and French companies to provide strong, constant and very proactive support. The Republic of Azerbaijan, on the other hand, provided the project with wonderful buildings, mobilized ambitious financial means, and the ministers of education have given the determined support of the highest authorities of the country. The result today is up to everyone's efforts, with some of the highest success rates for scientific training at the University of Strasbourg in sciences. That means 86%. Dear students, your graduation is also the result of a process of selection based on excellence criteria. It is also the result of the commitment of a binational pedagogical and administrative staff with great efficiency and enthusiasm. You are the first beneficiaries of these diplomas. You have acquired a double culture and scientific skills at the international level. We are very proud of you and have no doubt that thanks to the high-level education you received within UFAZ and thanks to your significant efforts, you will become highly qualified experts on whom both Azerbaijani and French companies will be able to rely. You are now the best ambassadors of UFAZ, of ASOU, and of UNISTRA. You represent the future of your country and are important future players in the collaboration between Azerbaijan, France, and Europe. On behalf of the President of the University of Strasbourg and the Minister of Higher Education, Research and Innovation of the First Republic, we award you the degree of Bachelor of Sciences of University of Strasbourg. Dear UFAZ students, congratulations and thank you for this success which unites us for life. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And now I would like to give the floor to the person that I shared the work during the last 4 years together, the Secretary General of UFAZ, Madame Charlotte Payen, who has always worked for the development of UFAZ and put all her efforts into it. Charlotte, s'il te plaît.
Merci beaucoup, Vazek. Dear Minister Ceyhun Bayramov, dear ambassadors, dear Rector Mustafa Babanli, dear Vice President Irini Jacoberger, dear UFAZ family. First of all, thank you very much for offering me the possibility to say a few words on this very special day. It is a true honor for which I'm deeply grateful. Indeed, this graduation ceremony, the very first of our young university, is an incredible achievement. It is, dear students, your incredible achievement. I have some very clear and dear memories of the year 2016, that I would like to share with you today. So to start with, the very first day of the lectures at UFAZ on September 16, 2016. I remember during the opening day, it was quite, and during the official ceremony, it was quite hot and sunny. And then the next day, it grew colder and it started to rain. And I remember fetching the keys at 8 a.m. from the representative of the Minister of Education of this new classroom, and thinking, that's it, you know, it's starting, there's no going back, and you know, feeling this excitement and joy, and at the same time anxiety for the unknown. We greeted you all with UFAZ Head of Studies, Latifa Nasibova, and then we started, you know, your first day of lectures, and it was our very first day together. Another memory that I would like to share with you is the first Fête de la Francophonie that we organized at ASOEU in Actovizal. Amongst the very creative and interesting things we saw, I remember one of our students from geoscience, Tofik Nazarbekov, he created a meykhana in the French language. And I remember we were impressed and laughing about it. And for us, and for me, it was a very good embedment of, you know, French and Azerbaijani culture together. And last but not least, I have also very clear memories of the first practical work in chemistry that we organized in the laboratory of the French Lycée Français de Bakou. Until the very last moment, we were running and trying to fetch all the equipment, and the team at the time made a great job. And then I remember we were also proud and happy when we saw all of you in your white lab coats doing your very first experiments in chemistry. And these are for me very, very warm and clear memories. Speaking of the team at the time, I would like to pay a very warm tribute to the outstanding work that was done by a small group of people under the very close guidance of the rector Mustafa Babanli. Indeed, when UFAZ opened its door, we were only 4 people working in the administration, including Latifa Nasibova. There were 3 outstanding French teachers sent by Strasbourg University that you all know, Yannick Jberger, Patricia Touron-Tousseda, and Rabi Almaz. And also, we had some brilliant Azerbaijani teachers. Some of them are still with us today. Dunya Babanli, Ulvia Abdulkarimova, Ayten Babalieva, Lachim Bayramova, Shabnam Najafli, Gunay Gurbanova, and Elina Moradova. And we had, of course, our 3 scientific experts, the 3 mousquetaires of UFAZ, les 3 mousquetaires, that made an amazing job also, Jean-Marc Planex, Philippe Turek, and Pierre Collet. So throughout those 4 years, we have all grown together, year by year, hand in hand. The number of students, of teachers, of staff increased, while our premises and scientific equipment were expanding every year thanks to the Ministry of Education of Azerbaijan. In parallel, the reputation of UFAZ grew amongst the Azerbaijani society due to the quality of the academic content and of the teachers, to our unique scientific laboratories, but also thanks to the academic results and hard work of the students that led indeed to impressive results in local and international competition. And each of your victories, dear students, was also our victory. We faced some tough times. We had hesitations. We made some small mistakes. We had doubts and some complaints sometimes. But all in all, it turned out a success. And we all brought our contributions. We together, respecting and trusting each other, we passed the way. We made it through those first 4 years that bring us to this very special day, the 8th of July 2020, that is your graduation day. Dear students, now you are the first graduates of UFAZ, the pioneers, and I'm so very proud of each one of you. And I hope you also share this pride and warm, positive feeling of having earned your diploma through your own hard work, willpower, and determination. Our passes will now part. Some of you will start their professional lives. Some of you will continue their masters at UFAZ University and in other foreign universities. And in all your various endeavors, I wish you the best of possible success, the best of best. I also dearly hope that you will keep in your hearts some good memories of your times at UFAZ and cherish those 4 years of development and of instruction and self-development. I will for sure. I will not forget you all and these first graduates of UFAZ. Bravo, félicitations à vous tous. Thank you very much. Tabrik Edirem Aziz Mezonlar.
Merci beaucoup, chère Charlotte. Thank you very much, Charlotte. And we would like now to show you a video of the achievement of our students and very interesting moment of UFAZ. Dear participants of the ceremony, our event is taking place online and the whole UFAZ family is watching us. I give the floor for sharing impressions about UFAZ to graduating students, and first of all, Irada Binyatova. She has the best average in computer science and she is winner of total scholarship admitted to École Ingénieur Polytechnique. S'il vous plaît, Irada.
Thank you very much, Mazeh Malim. Dear distinguished guests, faculty and staff, family and friends, and of course the graduation class of 2020. Today I have a great honor to speak at this event on our graduation ceremony. I'm very excited today. I'm overwhelmed with feelings and emotions, and I'm both joyful and sad at the moment. Today is one of the most significant days in my life, and I dreamed about this day for a long time. There were a lot of difficulties during these 4 years, but each time overcoming them, I knew that I was approaching this day. All these years will remain in my memory as one of the brightest. Here at the university, we receive the necessary knowledge and experience that will become a pillar for us to make the contribution to the prosperity and development of the society. I want to wish to all the graduates not to lose ambition, to believe in themselves and their capabilities. It is us who became the first graduates of UFAZ. We have a very big responsibility, and we must become an example for other students. Many of us have already entered prestigious universities to continue with their master's studies, while others have found themselves in the best companies in Azerbaijan. I want to say thank you for all this to our professors and our management for giving us such opportunities and always supporting us. I also want to say thanks to all the graduating students, to all my groupmates for being together all this time. And of course, thank you very much to my parents and my sister and all the parents and family members of all the students for their support and help in everything. Thank you all. Goodbye.
Thank you very much, Irada. And now I would like to give the floor to Süleyman Gafarlı. Students, he is admitted at the same time UFAZ master degree, and he had an internship at Mulhouse in France. Actually, he is joining us from France. Please.
My voice is coming. So, thank you so much, Fazeh Mellim. Good afternoon, dear Minister of Education of the Republic of Azerbaijan, dear ambassadors, dear rectors, dear UFAZ administrators, Madam Charlotte, and of course the graduating class of the 2020. First of all, congratulations to UFAZ first graduating class on behalf of our chemical engineering group. Today we have become UFAZ first cohort of graduates. The home of the ambitious student is now the home of the tomorrow's competent engineers. No matter what our reasons were for choosing UFAZ approximately 4 years ago, also some of us at first thought that we would have made a mistake, but what is important for now, we have all gathered here today to celebrate our achievements and victories, both individually and as a group, and of course the venture on which we have all started towards our prospective destinations. As we know, graduation indicates the end of another extraordinary part in our lives. Each of us had our own unique experiences at UFAZ. Combination of the good and bad times, times of laughter and joy, even crying, times of group spirit, times of last-minute studying and sleepless nights for taking exams. Our time here as a senior class will not be remembered by our grades, popularity, likes or favorites, but by our close relationship. As every graduating class, we owe huge thanks to our family and friends for their tremendous support and confidence in us throughout the entire period of our bachelor's degree. And above all, I would like to thank you on behalf of our chemical engineering group, all dear UFAZ administration staff for their patience, greatness, kindness, and effort to support us in good and bad moments. Let us all leave this ceremony ready to show all the people who relied on us that UFAZ first graduates will never stop at following their dreams until making them true. And from the bottom of my heart, I wish you all, including myself, the very, very, very best. Thank you so much for your close attention.
Thank you very much, Süleyman. And now I would like to give the floor to Meryem Ismailova. She studied the last 1 year at Strasbourg University in Erasmus exchange program, and she came back a few days ago in Azerbaijan, and we would like to listen to her.
Bonjour à tous et toutes. Aujourd'hui, je voudrais bien revenir en arrière pour se souvenir du jour où j'ai décidé de choisir UFAZ pour mes études. J'avais pris des risques car je ne savais pas ce qui m'attendait ou si toutes les promesses vont être réalisées. Mais maintenant, on est là, 4 ans passés, on est heureux, fatigué peut-être, indépendant plus que jamais et unis comme une famille. On partage des souvenirs précieux comme les beaux temps qu'on avait dans notre petit couloir à Asie en 2016, où on a passé nos premiers jours de la vie universitaire. On a eu de la chance car on y a rencontré des meilleurs professeurs qui nous ont beaucoup inspirés et nous ont conseillé sur la vie après l'université. UFAZ nous a présenté beaucoup d'opportunités en nous donnant la possibilité à participer aux plusieurs concours, à voyager en Europe et à acquérir de nouvelles expériences tout en étant auprès de nos familles. Tout cela a rendu ces 4 années inoubliables et intéressantes et j'espère que la plupart des étudiants partagent mes sentiments. Et finalement, je voudrais remercier tous ceux qui ont contribué à ce projet brillant. Merci.
Merci beaucoup, Maryam, pour votre discours. Thank you very much, Maryam. Dear Minister Ceyhun Muallim, dear ambassadors, Mr. Ambassadors, dear rectors, dear participants, thank you very much for this meeting. It was first time, and we will continue. And thank you for your presence. Thank you very much.
Thank you.